Have you ever felt like you ruined your diet after a big weekend of eating? Well, I just ate 10,000 calories in one day to show you exactly what happens to the body and how fast I lost the weight after. In this video, I'll show you the truth about overeating, and by the end, you'll know exactly how to bounce back after overeating without the shame or guilt with the 4-task recovery plan that we'll cover. This advice is from my own personal experience with battling and struggling with being overweight for most of my life, finally figuring out how to lose it, but more importantly, keep it off. And this is also from my experience with helping other people reach their weight loss and health goals as well. But first, let's do a little recap of the 10,000 calorie day. Side note, this video right here is more educational. I posted a full day of eating, which is a separate video just for fun. I've always wanted to do it, and so that's what it is. If you want to check that out, I'll leave a link down in the description. Hash brown. Hotcakes. Big breakfast with hotcakes. That's for Brandy. One of those is for Brandy. I have the 2 original and the maple bacon. Yeah. Right on. Thank you.
A lot of people are saying it's John Favreau.
I should get a Are these edible?
Ooh, this actually looks really... I started this at 174.4 pounds, and the next morning the scale jumped up to 180.8 pounds. It's not a shocker, right? I gained 6.4 pounds in one day, but most of that overweight gain isn't fat. It's water and food weight. There's a difference between fat and weight gain. If I put a backpack on and I put 6 pounds of groceries into it and I wore it, I am now 6 pounds heavier. But that's not body fat. It's just the stuff that I'm carrying. And it's the same thing with your stomach and your muscle after a big day of eating. It's just carrying more stuff. And the 2, like we mentioned, was food weight. So how much food is actually sitting in your stomach. And the second one is your water retention, or how much water you're holding on to. And this is affected by 2 things, sodium or salt, and also carbs. After a day of eating a lot more salt than you normally do, that can draw in a lot more water. And that could be anywhere from 1 to even 3 pounds just from the salt alone. And the second piece of that is from the carbs, and carbs act as a sponge. Carbs hold on to water in the body, and so when you eat them, you're holding on to more water. And that's also why when you choose to do a low carb diet, or some of you who have done keto, you cut out carbs, you drop a lot of weight really, really quickly. Most of that in the beginning is water. You're not eating carbs, and so your body doesn't hold on to it and it expels it. So the next time that you eat more than you planned, there's nothing to freak out about. The 5 pound that you've gained overnight is not fat. In order for that to happen, you would need to eat in a huge surplus for multiple days. So what did I do after eating 10,000 calories? And how many days did it take for my weight to come back down to what it was before? Well, the next day, I just went back to my calorie deficit of 500 calories less than my maintenance and continued normally. I didn't drop my calories more or starve myself. I didn't do extra cardio to burn the calories off. I just got back into my normal routine. And with that, it took 4 days for the weight to come back down below what it was before. And again, what I want you to understand from this is that you didn't fail or ruin your progress because you overate one day or even an entire weekend. So when you overeat, you learn from it. You have to take a step back and ask yourself, why did that happen? Did I starve myself up until lunch or even past midday? You felt totally out of control and then you just overate? Was it that you're not eating enough protein? Was it you didn't prep your meals ahead of time? You have to learn from these things, because if you keep running into the same issue over and over and over again, you'll stay stuck. So take these as a learning opportunity, understand why it happened, and once you can solve for that, you can overcome this obstacle that you're dealing with. So once you learn from it, you just keep going. Here's your recovery plan the next time this happens for you. This is broken down into 4 tasks, and that's going to be hydrate, protein and fiber, movement and activity, and also sleep and stress management. I'm going to emphasize one more time, this is not about punishment. Don't do extra. Don't try to punish yourself. Just continue on normally. So the first one is hydration. Why is that important? We're trying to flush out the sodium. We're trying to reduce the amount of water we're holding on to. So that is why hydration is important for this. So you can start your day with 2 to 3 big glasses of water, or if you want to have a specific water goal, I would aim for 80 ounces to 120 ounces per day. And this isn't just during this recovery phase. This should be a general thing because most of us deal with being dehydrated, and that's going to make this whole weight loss journey so much easier. The second one is going to be the protein and fiber focus, and that's going to help you stay full, stay satisfied longer. And again, we don't want to starve yourself because that only is going to backfire. So make sure each meal has at least 30 to 40 grams of protein per meal. Or if you have your protein goal already, just get back onto that. The third piece of this is going to be our movement. And again, we are not punishing ourselves. We're not doing super intense cardio here. We're not stacking an hour extra of cardio. I will say this though, getting moving will help burn off some of that extra carbs that are stored and help flush off some of that water again. So try to aim for a 20 to 30 minute walk during this time. Or again, if you have a step goal or you're doing cardio, just get back onto your plan. The last piece of this is going to be your sleep and your stress management. So sleep is a pivotal part of a weight loss journey because poor sleep increases your hunger, it increases your cravings, and it could also lead you to holding on to more water because your body is more stressed out. And so making sure to aim for 7 to 8 hours of really good quality sleep can make this process so much easier on yourself. That's it. Key takeaway from this: don't freak out after overeating. You didn't fail. You didn't ruin your progress. You didn't mess up anything. You just have to get back on track. You got to get out of this all or nothing mindset. And if you need help with this, if you need some guidance, if you need some accountability, if you need a structured plan, I'm going to leave a link down in the description to learn more about online coaching. And again, if you want to check out that more fun, just for entertainment, full day of eating for the 10,000 calorie challenge, you can check that video out right here.